Yes, guys. Thank you so much for tuning back in, and good morning to you all. It is Saturday, the 15th of August, and we are just 12 weeks and 1 day out. So for fucking talk's sake, we'll say 12 weeks out. We are 12 weeks out, and I am on the way down to the Lab Med in Newcastle West. As some of you guys know, I am being coached myself by Darragh Mac IFBB Pro, and he is running a team meetup today, and training seminar. So obviously Darragh's heading on his travels, and we are all meeting up, and he's going to obviously talk us through some training execution, a little bit of posing, and just probably shoot the shit, because I think tomorrow he has his team photo shoot day, so that is obviously very important to him as well. But everything is going pretty well when it comes to my own journey, I suppose we'll call it. 12 weeks out from my show on the 8th of November, PCA First Timers. So all is going good, and I cannot complain. So woke up this morning 87.1 kg. That is the same as yesterday, and I was 0.3 up since Thursday. 86.8 was my lightest this week, so I'm averaging 87.1 over the course of the week. Started off the week at 87 as well. But yeah, all is good. No food changes has occurred even since the last mic'd up session. We had the mic'd up posterior session. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and if you didn't, run it back and draw up some of those nice views, and try and get myself on the YouTube radar, trying to put myself out there more with the YouTubes. And because I'm obviously very conscious about, Instagram at the minute is kind of my main income and things like that, because of literally the views and the niche of who I kind of coach and train, being emergency service workers. But the likes of that, obviously I'm looking to try and expand that and try and get that a little bit better as well when it comes to YouTube. And obviously a lot of people can come from YouTube, and I know how potentially good it is, but again, I haven't hit that big time just yet. But however, I will aim to do so. I will always aim to work hard and try and continue to level up, hence why the team meetup today will be very, very important, and the whole training seminar itself. Overall, everything has been going well. Still 2 hours in total time on the Stairmaster. I do it after my upper session on a Monday, and then all the other days are on rest days. And I think it's 3,031 calories on training day, and is it 274 something on non-training day. So food is in a pretty good place, and thankfully, as I said, no food focus has occurred just yet. I love my food, don't get me wrong, I know when I have to eat, and the focus is definitely on that. Just coming to a crossroads here. The focus is definitely on that, but at the same time, I know that there's harder times coming, so I'm just keeping the head down. I'm just enjoying the process, and I'm enjoying the process. It's very, very fun when things are going nice and smoothly, and there is going to be testing times, as I said, over the next 6 weeks, between 12 weeks to 6 weeks out is going to be really testing, but it is all a part of the process. And again, this isn't my first time to diet. I've done diets before. They've been hard. I've really sucked down. I think my first proper diet was with an old coach of mine. Big shout out to Joe, great dude. But yeah, that was intense. Jesus Christ, these pigeons on the road are crazy. Fuck me, they just will not move, or else they're just stupid. But everything is going pretty good with that. And it was that time I sucked down. It was 2024, and I'd done it for 16 weeks, but it was hella aggressive. It was hunger I've never ever felt before. I went from 86 kilos to pretty good shape, but I knew I had body fat to lose. And Joe, when I initially signed up with him at the time, was like, Mike, we have to strip everything back to baseline. If you want to become a bodybuilder, we need to get you back to baseline. We need to start putting lean tissue on after the fact of your this cut that we're doing. So we went fucking all in, and that was hard. I don't think I'll ever have anything as hard as that. Cardio was crazy. Again, them pigeons. Cardio was crazy. Everything was just mental, and yeah, it was tough. Food was mega low. I think at one stage I was actually at 1,400 calories on rest day. I know I had 100 grams of carbs on rest day. I know that much. And protein was relatively the same. I think it was like 190, 200. It was crazy. And then I just could not. Obviously, I had very little in the tank to train. So I was like, how am I supposed to build any muscle? But again, it was a diet phase, so we had to strip everything back. Thankfully, we're over all that other side now, and we're in the mid to late 80s at the minute on prep and feeling good. So yeah, I don't know whether that prep will ever be anything, and there was nothing at the end of it. That was just the thing. It was just to get the baseline and to actually kind of set the physique up for bodybuilding. But fuck me, it was tough. And as I said, I've done a few diet phases since. Obviously last year I done one for the wedding. I done 12 weeks, which was very, very good, very, very successful. And yeah, just got sucked right down, and everything was moving pretty well. But I don't even know, guys, what weight I'm going to be at on stage this year. You know, I'd like to think 80, 81, but because I am quite lean, everything is coming in a lot. Waist and glutes have fucking come in a long, long way in like just the blink of an eye. 3 weeks, and a lot of changed, you know. But now it's starting to get exciting, because every time you take pictures, every time you do updates, you're starting to see a little bit extra. You're starting to see the lines get deeper. You're starting to see the cuts get better, and the performance is still there in the gym in terms of everything is holding pretty well. Actually taking 1 or 2 reps for a spin, you know, that extra 1 or 2 that I know I can take. And as Darragh says, don't train like a cunt, Mike, because I'll always try and do more, rather than, you know, he's telling me to try and not do less, so to speak, but he's trying to tell me to not take the piss with the reps, otherwise my physique will look worse. And it is so counterproductive, because you're thinking to yourself, I need to train as hard as possible. I need to push the boat out with this big time. But sometimes pushing the boat out is great and it feels good. But yeah, I know what I have to do, but it's just actually doing that and pulling out what's unnecessary for in terms of fatigue. But I just can't seem to pull that back in my own head mentally right now. It's like, it's easy for maybe to say, Mike, just do a rep less. But fuck me, when that rep is there and you think that you can take it, and then you take it, you're like, well, that would have been a fucking mega one. Even though it could have been the slowest moving rep and you got it, it could have been arduous enough. But look, we'll refine it. I'm working on it, and yeah, this was probably a really smart week with training, so I think that it's definitely a positive as well. But I can't complain, guys. You know, everything is moving in a nice direction. I'm just coming to another junction, so bear with me. It is 6:38 a.m, so we're on the road early. I was up and got everything sorted for my day, my usual bits and pieces of the day. Have my full food with me here in the bag beside me, gear bag in the back. But yeah, I have all that gear with me. In terms of food, all my meals are with me except one, because I'll be back home for the very last meal of the day. But what is my but? Yeah, so it's early in the morning. I got 40 minutes of fastest steps done. I like doing that on a Saturday morning. Normally I eat meal 1 first, but the fact that I was up at 4:45 a.m, I was like, I'm finding it hungry in the evening times. So I was like, you know what? I'm actually going to do the steps, and then along the road I will stop for coffee, because obviously with my T4 guys, you cannot take, you must not take, everyone can do what they want, but you must not take T4 at least an hour, 90 minutes, otherwise it affects the efficacy of of the T4s for the thyroid medication there. So yeah, again, everything is in a good spot, and as I said, it's just there to continue to upregulate T4. My thyroid is not damaged. Oh Jesus Christ, these pigeons are stupid. But yeah, it's not damaged. Thyroid's not damaged or anything like that. It's just there to keep everything upregulated as we do diet down, because that will down-regulate as you diet. That's just the way it is. And when you take T4, some of that will, and your body converts it to T3. So right now, actually, T3 is in a good place and everything like that. We will be running blood work soon, just kind of that mid-prep, more towards probably the end of August. Maybe we could run it. He has it down for the same weekend as my birthday and the Celtic Cast, and I'm going down to that in Gorey. So I'd say what we will do is we will run it the week after. He probably doesn't really mind that anyways. But otherwise, compounds have stayed the same. Test mass primo, T4, slew at 250, Klein at 80, and am I forgetting something? Telmisartan at 40, and that's about it for me. Yeah, everything else is just your usual supplementation. Fucking omegas, magnesium, zinc, you know yourself, guys, all the good stuff. But yeah, feeling absolutely fantastic. Sleep has not taken a hit. I'm waking up maybe about 10 minutes before my alarm now. I think I said that even in the last video, which is good. So that is really all the updates. Sleep, recovery is good. Body feeling it every now and again. Once a month I'm getting a full body massage at the minute, in terms of I actually got electrotherapy, guys. Unbelievable. Your fucking body, like, he puts the fucking needles in. Big shout out to Aaron. Puts the needles in and he connects you up to, like, it looks like jump leads for a car. But he puts in like 8 or 9, and he done it across my whole back, and it was unbelievable. Like, I'm noticing even with my rear lat spread, I can get into that position a bit more. There was a wee imbalance there, a small imbalance at the top in terms of just where my shoulders were sitting, not in line. But now that I can open up more evenly, it just looks night and day different. So that massage is absolutely after changing me. He done my legs. My legs take absolutely mega beating, as you probably all know. My legs are definitely my strongest body part. But like doing posing with Emma Quinn, big shout out Emma, and she has me obviously online and things like that, but she thinks that like my back is not my worst or anything like that, whereas I thought it was. Definitely don't have the biggest chest, but again, we all have weaknesses, we all have areas we need to work on, and we just continue to work on them, you know. It's as simple as that. But guys, I am going to leave you and leave you there for now. I might have a chat with you when I stop for my coffee and my meal one, but right now I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to keep moving along and making progress on this road. But look, guys, lots of love. Talk soon. Yes, guys, we are back and we are in Limerick. So just after arriving for the team meet, and I'm here early, very early, for the simple reason is we have to get the Stairmaster on. Fucking prep requires keeping on top of it, keeping your routine, being usual with it, and yeah, it's a fucking absolutely class little facility. Definitely worth coming down to actually, even see it, to obviously today's a rest day for me, but it's just cardio, and hopefully Darragh doesn't put me too much through the mill with training and things like that, because man needs his rest days as well. But yeah, feeling a little bit on the tired side, won't lie, but would have liked another hour in bed. But look, it is what it is. We'll get it done, and yeah, get out the other side for the post Stairmaster cream of rice. I'm fucking buzzing for it out in the car. But yeah, all is good, guys. I am going to keep going and try and get on with things, and yeah, fucking love this place. Definitely a home, so I would consider to actually have a gym like this. It's definitely a dream. So if there's anyone out there willing to invest in me opening my own gym, by all means, fucking get in touch, as it would mean a lot to me to have my own facility, especially somewhere like this. Obviously closer to home, which would make sense. But yeah, guys, I'm going to get on with it. Shit to be done, stairs to be climbed, and
we keep getting after it. 12 weeks out, let's keep going. Team Ignite shoot day, definitely not a shoot day for me. Team Ignite meet up day, it's a training seminar, let's go. Yes guys, it is post Stairmaster. So we are back out in the car. It is now 9:55 a.m. so the meet-up is starting at 10:30. So that is absolutely fucking tremendous time. Everything is wrapped up for me, and I am going to be able to now enjoy the actual meet-up itself, and my boxes are ticked. Everything is done. I'm all ready because of the 40-minute steps this morning. Stopping for a couple of fucking wee stops on the way, because it's just absolutely relentless on prep when you know. And then it's time now for a coffee. Had a look around, got chatting to one of the owners. Absolutely fantastic fucking facility. Mega granite stuff. Trained by JP, granite fucking machines, chest presses, some Jim Lecco stuff, some Panada stuff, which can be, debatable from time to time, but it is an absolute phenomenal spot. As I said, just checking my phone to see is anyone arriving soon. Get him. Jesus, I better turn off this. What's this fucking... Oh, YouTube is on. So that is the story, guys. Sorry for the dead silence there. As I said, Stairmaster's done 30 minutes. Just a walk for 10 minutes just to kind of bring the heart rate back down. And had a chat with the owner, heading back to get a coffee, and going to have my post Stairmaster cream of rice, which I am buzzing for. But I'm going to love you and leave you, going to enjoy that, and we will see you inside for the actual team meetup. See you then. Yes guys, we are back and on home. We're actually well on the way home now. We have had actually just a couple of stops because I needed to get some red meat for my meal number 5 or 4, even meal number 4. It's been an absolute phenomenal day at the team meetup. I didn't actually record anything because I was just so in tune and so just paying attention to everything, to be quite honest, guys. You know how it is when you're learning, and you have that drive and determination to learn as much as possible. So it's really mega to be surrounded by actually great people as well. It was so important to me to meet those people as well, just for the simple reason everybody's like-minded. There was people in prep like myself, some are 6 weeks out, 5 weeks out, around that mark. Even actually I think some of them are even 4 weeks out. A few of the naturals are 4 weeks out at the start of September. So it's been phenomenal to see them as well, and just even get into the trunks and start posing and things like that. But you'll see it on DMAC's page anyways as well. But it was a fantastic day, and it just shows that I myself would love to make bodybuilding big in the likes of Ireland. I know DMAC and Mike and Mark are doing the team meetup, the Celtic cast in a couple of weeks' time, and it's just all those things add up, and they're going to mean a whole lot more for the likes of Irish bodybuilding. And Jesus, if I had any sort of authority in Irish bodybuilding, I would definitely fucking love to promote it more, because there's some fantastic people out there, and there's some fantastic athletes out there as well that just if they got their head down and put it all together, they would make absolutely phenomenal progress. It's as simple as that. And there's so many people that is making phenomenal progress that's in prep. And I just don't think bodybuilding gets the coverage as it does, the same as it does in the likes of UK as well, which is disappointing. Well, even anywhere in Europe for that matter, bodybuilding is quite big. But it was a phenomenal day. Darragh gave us goodie bags as well, and there was like hard body stuff in it. Big shout out to hard body. There was engineered muscle stuff. Big shout out to Riz and the engineered team. They're just two of the actual brands that, you know, mean a lot to me in the world of bodybuilding as well, because the likes of that, you need good equipment, but you all, in terms of the tools that you use, it's like a tool, it's like a tradesman going to his job. If he has shit tools, he's not going to have the same work ethic even, but he's also not going to have the same ability to perform as well as somebody that has the tools and is invested in those tools. So it's great to have, you know, the likes of that hard body stuff now. And even like Riz and the engineer team with the likes of their supplementation, like especially like fucking some of the stuff is just, it's so potent and it's so strong that like even the supplementation game nowadays, guys, is leveling up each and every day, and you know, engineer trained by JP, those guys are absolutely breaking boundaries each and every year. And you know, you have to remember the likes of, then, you know, even if that's not something that you can afford, that there's, you know, the likes of ESN, they're absolutely breaking boundaries with like their stacks and athlete stacks as well. And there's a lot of things that is a little bit more affordable, but you know, I'd love to see the likes of Riz and someone bring out the likes of their own whey protein. That would be phenomenal to see, considering they're absolutely leading the game on everything else as well. But the likes of their goodie bags were absolutely phenomenal, and big shout out to Hardbody and Engineer Muscle for those giving them to Darragh to give to us, because again, phenomenal stuff. So it's great to have those, and you know, it does save money as well, you know, and especially when you're on prep and things like that, to have those people there. But like, you're not just saving money on shit products, you're getting the best in the game, you know, cream of the crop. And you know, it's the same with the likes of even the things that I enjoy, the likes of your Prozie's cream of rice and things like that, like rice flour and things. Those are things that you use every single day, and they're tools that we all utilize. We all utilize different brands. We all utilize different quantities, and it's all relative and it's all relevant. And everyone has different flavor profiles and things that they enjoy. I'm just fixing this mount is all. And everybody has different flavours they enjoy and things like that, and textures. But you know, it all boils back down to the same thing. If you buy good products, you're going to get good results, you know. And I always say that you prioritise your whole foods, prioritise good quality in terms of the shops, and buying the lean meats, you know, as best as possible. You know, I know it's tough times, and that's can be very, very difficult. And I'm a big advocate of obviously trying to save money as well, because as I said, myself and Callie have to pay rent and things like that. But again, you know, it's an absolute privilege to be able to bodybuild and be in this situation, to be hungry or to feel that way as well. It's all a knock on. But you know, there's days then like today where you don't feel that hunger, because you know that the guy or the girl beside you that's in prep, they're feeling exactly the same. You don't feel alone. You don't feel like you're the only one. And that makes a big difference as well, and that's what brings everybody together. It allows people as well to see, right, well, there's John or Mary and they're in prep, they're feeling exactly what I'm feeling. They might be 7 weeks out, or they might be 12 weeks out, or they might be 3 weeks out. It doesn't matter. We've all jumped the hoops, or we're all jumping the hoops to get to where we want to be. And that's what makes bodybuilding a community, and that's what is so good about it. I've been in different communities of, you know, different things. I've been in the car community and things like that, and nothing beats bodybuilding, in my opinion, for that community. I've never ever seen, you know, people to rally together. Now, I'm sure, I don't fucking doubt it, that there is toxicity there. I just haven't met it, and maybe that's me being quite naive and sheltered from it all. But you know, I'm happy with the people that I've met. Have I met dickheads along the way? Of course I have. Who hasn't? But at the same time, there's dickheads in everything. But the overall majority is always, we're all there to help each other along. whether you're natural, whether you're enhanced, whether you're on 5,000 calories in an off season for the last 18 months, or whether you're 2 days out from your prep feeling absolutely depleted and flat as a pancake. Everybody is just there for each other, and you know, seeing what each and every person is capable of, it's magic. It is magic. And I don't know, I'm that's my rant, I suppose, for this segment of the video, is just when you come out of those things, it's an appreciation to the likes of Darragh, and it's an appreciation to the likes of bodybuilding, that it welcomes everybody if you're willing to put the work in terms of if you're willing to do it. Everybody wants to see you do well then, you know. If you're seen to be putting in the work, everybody will rally around you. And it's the same with even your job. If you're seen to be that good coach and you're giving those results to people and making people's lives better on a day-to-day basis, my own job specifically with likes of coaching, my job is done every single day because I know that I've improved somebody's life, or I've highlighted something about them, or I've called them out on something that I want them to improve on. Health and fitness is can be so toxic, but it also can be so positive, and it's the people you surround yourself with. So yeah, that is basically my appreciation for today, and the feel good feeling from that. It does give you a boost, and the likes of that 12 weeks, I'm going to reflect back on this in 12 weeks time and be like, that was fucking amazing. And again, I'm going to feel the exact same probably come August 30th, 29th is my birthday, so I'll be 30 years and one day on the day of the Celtic Cast podcast, and you know, it's phenomenal feeling to actually have those people there, and to meet so many more bodybuilders as well. It's going to be a great weekend. So if that gave me such a boost today with my own coach, and you know, it'll help me be a better coach, and it'll bring more clients to me, because I'm leading by example, because I want to learn, and because I can learn, because Darragh's learned from Cuba. There's no two ways about it. Darragh's become the coach because of Cuba and the hard work that he put in because of Cuba's work ethic. I've joined Darragh with that same ethic that he had when he joined Cuba, and I can see Darragh, you know, being an extremely good coach in time, in terms of he's a fantastic coach now, but like a leader in the field, you know, like the likes of, when you think of a leader in the field, you think of the likes of, you know, Chris Aceto, you think of all those. You will see Darragh doing amazing things in that industry, and I want to follow suit. It's as simple as that. I want to coach bodybuilders. I want to coach people that want to get into absolutely sick shape, with unrelenting, literally relentless, as it says on my Better Body's top right now, that relentless feeling to be better and to improve their lives. If you have that work ethic, I want to work with you. It's as simple as that. I can take you to the moon and back, because I know I'm a good coach, and that's why, because I'm learning from Darragh. I'm asking questions, both for my own knowledge, but also learning about my body, but also if other people that come to me are asking certain situations, there will be things that we do have in common. As unique as we are as individuals, and as unique as we are as humans, we all have that aspect. If you're getting out after it, you want to fucking do well, coaching with me is for you. It's as simple as that. Because, as I said, sometimes the coaches that are maybe more established in their field are, you know, maybe too far ahead for some people to reach, and that is completely understandable. But you know, that's why there's levels to this game, and I'm allowing people in at my level to be coached by me, because I have that knowledge, and I'm learning each and every day, and I'm proud to be the coach I am, but I'm going to be even more proud of the coach I'm going to be as the years go on under Darragh's guidance, as a better bodybuilder, as a better person, as a better everything. It goes for any walk of life. Bodybuilding has allowed me to be a fantastic person. It's as simple as that. And having the support of my own wife, that's a big thing as well. We don't have children. I don't know. Will we? Maybe. Hopefully. Hope maybe not. You know, we don't know. We don't even know where we're going to, you know, what's going to happen in life. But we know that we have each other. And the main thing is that we have each other. And for her to support me in bodybuilding, that means a lot. and that will allow me to be a better person for her, because she's allowing me to fill my cup, because she knows when that's full I can be that person and I can give that love and cook the meals and do the simple shit like that. You know, sometimes I maybe not do enough, especially in prep, hands up on that, but I do know that she's been phenomenal support to me, and everything has been relatively painless so far. Has there been highs and lows? Yeah. Has she been upset about me being in prep? Yeah. But I know at the end of the day, she's there by my side, and she'll be the loudest cheerer come the 8th of November on show day. You know, it's as simple as that. And that is my rant on the whole day, the whole lot. So I'm going to leave it there, guys, because I could stay rambling on, but I'm not. And I'll check back in with you with the sign off later this evening when I get home safe. All right. Much love, guys. Keep up the good work, and let's keep going. Right, guys, we are wrapping up the day. I am home safe and sound. Everything is done. Meal number 4 is gone in. I am going to get ready meal number 5. Callie is on the way home. She was out for the day with her sister while I was at the seminar. So it's been a phenomenal day. Not much in it, but I just wanted to kind of give my thoughts on Irish bodybuilding and how amazing it is to be a part of it, and how my prep is going. Obviously, I discussed that this morning. A little insight into the rest days, and you know what it's like to be on Stairmaster and when you're just feeling like an absolute car crash at times. Well, afterwards anyways. And then obviously enjoying the likes of Darragh's seminar. Obviously I didn't record anything, but again, that's not to take the shine off. We had Oisin Sloan there as well. So Oisin, big shout out to you, my man. Massive day of recording done at the seminar, so you know there was no point in me recording as well and doubling down on that. It just wouldn't have been fair, and then having that uploaded before maybe he has it done as well, which wouldn't be fair. So I didn't want to take the shine off it, because you'll see that on D-Mac's channel, and as I said, I'm trying to grow my channel more organically and just bring my own style, but also chatty, show you my personality and show you how hungry I am to be the best coach I can be as hungry as I can when it comes to the likes of just nailing the basics, and just being the best possible bodybuilder, coach, husband, everything I can be, a family, everything. You know, it all matters, so it does, because if I don't have the people around me, it makes it for life difficult. And I don't have a big circle of friends, let's put it that way. So again, your subscription to my channel would go a long way to just knowing that somebody's out there watching. Hit a like, hit a comment, and as I said, even if you've been watching along and you haven't commented or you haven't liked, please do so. It would mean a lot to me, just so I know that everybody is there, because it gives me encouragement. It gives me more and more reason to upload as well, because I want to document the journey, see how it is, and see that, you know, you can do this in a calm environment, in a decent environment, and that no matter what job or what you're doing or what headspace, good and bad, you're in, it can definitely be done. Big shout out to Engineered, as I said. Big shout out to Hardbody. Use my code PROSIES, and as I said, guys, links in the description for coaching. I am going to love you and leave you right there. It has been a fantastic day. As I said, it means a lot to me to have you supporting me, viewing my channel. I'm a small fry, but let's make me a big fry. All right, thanks guys, and have a fantastic weekend, Saturday, and whenever else you're watching this, keep up the good work.